Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's go. Let's go get them. Season finale. Let's go get them.
Keeping your head above water, making a way when you can. Temporary layoffs, easy credit rip-offs, good times, scratching and surviving, good times, good times. Ain't we lucky we got 'em?
Ain't we lucky? Season finale, the world famous morning emails. Get your asses over to YouTube, subscribe and share. Good morning. Let's go. Season finale of the morning. This is the last of the Get Last 2025 for the summer. Taking off. Let's go, let's go.
Look at her. She's a bad man, just as fine as she can be. Hey, she's a bad man, just as fine as she can be. Her body measurements are perfect in every dimension. She's got a figure that's shown a bit attention. She's poetry in motion, a beautiful sight to see.
Come on, come on.
Just so excited, you and her anatomy. She's still, she's got all the curves man like. She's still, she's got all the curves man like. Look at her, she's a bad man, Gemma. Just as fine as she can do. Hey, she's a bad man, Gemma. Oh, just as fine as she can do. The spirit of the party starts to come alive. on it. Can throw out all the blues and hit the city lights. Cause there's music in the air, lots of loving everywhere. So give me the night. Give me the night. Give me the key action. A dime, a glass of wine, a little late romance. Chain reaction. You'll see the people of the world coming out to dance. Cause there's music in the air and lots of loving everywhere. Oh, give me life. Give me close your eyes, let that rhythm get into you.
Come on, y'all, let's go.
Don't try to fight it, there ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind, lay back and groove.
How about a little green drink? Let's go.
Gotta feel that heat, and we can ride the bus, share that beat of love.
Come on, everybody.
I wanna rock with you all night, dance you in the sunlight. I wanna rock with you all night. I wanna rock the night away.
Morning emails.
Out on the floor, there ain't no to recognize. Girl, when you dance, there's
Magic. That must be. Come on now.
love.
Hey, hey, hey.
Just take it slow. Got so far to go. When you feel that heat, and we gonna ride the boogie. Share that heat of love. Rock with you all night. Dance you in.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and joining the morning emails in this season 5. Let's go, y'all. Midway, let's go. All into August. I'll see y'all. Come on. Let's go. What up, Big Set? Can't steal your story, said. But that is such a great. We talked to Sed yesterday. Me and my boy beat Byron. And it was a great story, but I gotta let Sed. Sed's gonna put it on his show first, then we'll steal it in the new season. Good morning, Troy Mumford. Good morning. Good morning. Hook y'all up. I'm about to hook y'all up. All right, rock with it. Come on. Hit you with that deep cut. Kim Coke. Keep on. Make sure you have a summer too. Let's go, y'all. Come on. Keep on. From stepping to the beat, nobody turns you around. Classic. Step on up, you can play the higher star. Straight ahead, it's not very far. Yeah. Keep on. Keep on. For those that know what time it is with this. Shout out one time for my uncle in the morning emails, all emails with females, and all that is in between. You know, everybody. This is the last of the Get Last, the season finale. Got your hands. Feel free to get the kids out the house. Clap your hands. We got the funk, yeah. We got the funk. Get your ass off the school. Go to the party. We got the funk. We got the funk, yeah. We got the funk, yeah. We got the funk that you can dance to. We don't mind if you choose not to. All we ask is that you get that. When you were jamming this record, you had records. Somebody had a hot spot. Let's go, come on. Y'all want this party started, right? Y'all want this party started, right? Set it off, I suggest. Don't set it off, I suggest. Don't set it off. Set it off, set it off, set it off. Set it off on the left, don't set it off on the right. Don't set it off. Come on, let's set it off. Y'all want this party started quickly, right? As you can see, I pulled out a toast for later. Set it off, just don't set it off. I suggest don't set it off. Come on, set it off. Set it off. On the left, on the right, on the left. I suggest while we're left. On the left, on the right. On the left, I suggest while we're left. Good morning. Whole lot of thank you going out today.
I want to thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. You send me someone who really loves me, and not just my body. He keeps me happy, so very happy, and loves me. I don't know how to be. It's been a long time since I had someone who loves me. I owe my thanks to thee. I know it could not happen without your love. Without the love. It took a long time for it to happen.
5:58 on the unction to build the morning emails. All emails. This is season finale. All planets in between. We love everybody. We're gonna rock out. Have a good time today. Hi, this is Lindsay. I just want to say I had a shut up, Lindsay. You're not ready to do it yet. You know about this young fella? Come on now. Where's my girl Maria Davis on a little later? 6 o'clock in the morning. I am Big Pentamina. It's going to be a great show today, having a good time. You know, it's been a good year. A lot of stuff going on this year. A lot of goofy shit going on this year, too. But we're going to enjoy ourselves. A lot of great energy going on here, too. Fellowship. Great hip-hop. Great life. Just vibe out, enjoy your music. And make sure you check out the reruns. I was definitely growing music this morning.
One night, disco on the outskirts of Frisco. Was cruising with my favorite gang.
You know what? You're right. I heard that for music, but let me just, in light of the news today, all this crazy news going on, I'm just saying, if you want to leave, ladies and gentlemen, just leave. Not the show, but never mind. Let's go. Let's party. Fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, London?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
What y'all wanna do? Wanna be ball?
Shot callers. Remember, we don't cancel no music. I don't give a fuck what it is. The music ain't did nothing to nobody. Let's go, y'all. Rock on.
Trying to get my hands on some grants.
Horace. Shout out to my main man, Horace.
Meal, spaghetti, fettuccine, and bill, but still, everything's
Real in the field.
Can't have
Leave it in your will.
Don't knock me for trying to 7 zeros over and
Enough of dick will.
ain't nobody's hero, but I wanna be 9-7
Every day, that's my word. Get out of there. Come on, everybody.
Watch these rap all in your guts. Rich
vanilla, butter, pecan, chocolate deluxe. Even caramel sundaes is getting touched and scooped in my ice cream truck.
Let's go.
Yo, honey dip, summertime, fine jury drip. Senior pickings with a bunch of chickens, how you clicking? I kept shooting straw notes as we got close. She rock rope, honey throat smelling like impulse. Your whole shell, baby's like rod. Caught me like a freshwater straw, or may I not be God? Attitude is very rude, boo. Crabby like seafood, turns me on like Vine, CLR rule. Call me Sucky Love on check the strategy, but ain't it me? Shirley Temple Cross was done by Billy Jeans. Like Mrs. America, your name is Erica, right? True. Lazy apple, smoothy, sit you. Caramel complexion, breath smelling like cinnamon. Excuse me, honey, don't mean no harm. Turn around again. Goddamn, backyard's banging like a Benzie. If I was Jiggy, be spotted like Spot McKinney.
Morning, everybody. Let's get it going. Come on.
The official remix, part 2.
Shout out one time, Uncle in the morning emails. 6:04 in the morning, getting ready for the season finale. Let's go.
The official remix, part 2. Now you know who she is. Get familiar. Young Princess of the Rock, Tierra Marie. I told y'all, we get busy. Yeah,
it's kinda easy with the era, Gucci sweater, Louis leather. You was never with groupies ever or goofies ever, so it's only right you pull up in a 2-seater better. Era remix, and keep sipping on something like 3-6, and keep the conflicts out of the Jesus pieces. There's no wrong way to rock when you're rolling. Let's get it fun, or we go shopping. We back on the top 10, we can afford. See, they too much effort, we too much better. It takes a we do what? Better. I know what them girls like. I know it ain't easy. I know it ain't every day. You are running the easy.
Shout them out one time for your mind. That's what we do. This is Thursday's work, the end of the week. Good morning, LC. Now we're up to the building. Get you ready for the summertime. Let's go, y'all. Shout them out one time. Let's go.
Yourself, crack your own out the back of our homes. You smell the musk of the dusk and the crack of the dawn. We go through episodes too, like Attack of the Clones. Until we break a back, you hit crack of the bone to get by, just to get by, just to get by, just to get by. We commute the computer spirits they move while your ego spread. Turn to consumers, just to get by, just to get.
Downtown in I think that was in the Warehouse District. I think that. I forgot. I know Brian LeVar shot that with me. We built the whole studio frame for Oz, and I made it look like the jail. I forgot. It was like on the west side of Manhattan, like in the theater district.
Yeah, just to get
on the west side highway somewhere.
Just to get out of the best stars, see the red sky, the window of the red eye, the left like the T-rap shit, with the left eye.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I don't like when they be talking crazy about Biggie after he passed away. I think Lord Jamal. I wish he would stop that. I don't think that's cool at all. To be honest with you. Yeah, no, I don't know if he'd have said it to his face. It'd be a lot.
This is mad. I get more butt ass trays. The fair one, I get mine the fast way. Ski mask way. And the ransom notes. Far from handsome, but damn a nigga tote much. Guns, the roses, roses shaking in their boots. Invisible.
You know, when rappers be saying crazy shit, they trying to invoke your opinion. They trying to get you excited by what they're saying. They're looking for words. They're rhyming.
You're mad cause my style you're admiring.
Don't you get mad?
UPS is higher.
Good morning, everybody. Up to the building. The morning email. Let's go, y'all. Let's rock out.
Check it out.
608.
You wanna sit low on my living room floor? Play Nintendo with seasoning. Got my phone, say Papa, sex all night, mad head in the moon. Spin my weed, smoke on my weed, tattoo on TT.
August and yes.
You wanna squeeze, baby? Don't you? You wanna give me what I need, baby? Won't you picture life as my wife? Just think. Fat exit all links, bracelets to match. Conversation with all that. Showed you the safe combinations and all that. It's you decision. I not trusted. Whatever they did was spread like mustard. Shit got hot, you sent feds to my spot. Took me to court, tried to take all I got. Another block, the bitch said I raped her.
Damn, why you wanna give me for my baby?
Right? I know. I know what you was asking yourself. Did it again. All right. I know. I know what you was asking yourself. You gonna hold on.
Y'all gotta excuse me, I'm having a little issue with my knee.
Speculation on the monies I've made, honeys I've slayed. I was for real, is that nigga really paid? Hustlers I've met or dealt with direct. Is it true he stayed in beef and
So you see me moving in, I'm just trying to get myself situated because I had a little situation yesterday. I'm trying to recover from it.
and you left out in the cold? Is it back to charge your mother? It's 11 for an O. I'm asking me questions like Wendy Williams harassing me. They get upset when I catch feelings. Can I get a minute to breathe? And in that minute you leave, while I'm looking at my road, I spit my sleeve.
It's so fun running into you. It has to be free since we last seen each other. Many flashbacks come to mind of the wild and crazy time.
I know more when we come back, so you can ask those questions. Fame's got a new record coming out, though. Make sure you get on top of Fame. And Fame has been producing a lot of artists. He produced a lot of Wu-Tang records, a lot of records Fame produced that you didn't know he produced.
But that's when I was wild and out. I didn't care less about someone getting hurt. I've done my share of dirt, but I'm
Let's go.
Street dreams are made up things. Push beamers in 300 degrees. Destiny is reaching the keys and they kill everybody. He's looking for something. Street dreams are made up things. Shorties on their knees for things. Who am I? Everybody's looking for something.
Good morning. How y'all feel?
My man put me up on the share, 1/4 of a square, headed for Delaware with one change of gear. Nothing on my mind but the guns that we blaze with the glaze in my eye that we find when we crave. Dollars and cents, a fugitive with 2 attempts. Jakes had no trace to the face, now they drew a print. No innocent to proving guilty. I'ma try to get filthy, purchase a club and start for real.
Some down for my hips, was the mother hips, some down. I hit bud, touch the mother hips, I ride for my hips, I die for my hips, touch the mother hips, touch the mother hips, I'm down for my hips, touch the mother hips, I'm down for my hips, touch the mother hips, I ride for my hips, I die for my hips, touch the mother hips, man, I'm down with no limit, I ride for the cause, I'm the soldier on the dick with the big dogs, and if anybody mess with Snoop Dogg, I'ma make these people put his name on the wall, and everywhere I go, I got the magic because I know that boy don't care. He'll have that red stuff going out your ass. Bless any given time, bless anywhere. Think of
Hey. You know what's next?
blame it on the
I heard it yesterday.
on the Google. Blame it on the blame it on the blame it on the blame it on the Google. Got to be on the phone. Got to be blame it on the
We're gonna blame it on Good morning, Kimmy. Last to get last.
You know what it is? I run New York. I'm mad. What's the big baby? For real though. Come on, man.
I come from Bed-Stuy, niggas either do it or gon' die. Gotta keep. I come from Bed-Stuy, niggas either do it or gon' die. Gotta keep. I I come from Bed-Stuy. If they get to it, they gon' die. Gotta keep the ratchet close by. Someone murdered. Nobody seen, nobody heard it. Just another funeral service. We'll get at you. Come through shining, they at you. In broad daylight, kidnap you. Let's get clapped through. Police stay on us like tattoos.
Yeah.
It's only time we have to. Money is power. Sling. Things come through every hour. It's all about that dollar. And we no deal with cowards. Big lamb get devoured by the lion in the concrete jungle. The strong standing from gold and crumble. It's the land of trouble. Brooklyn, home of the greatest rappers.
Ladies first comes and then Kim comes after. Hey.
Yes, Kimmy. Yes. Good morning, everybody.
Hey, Dad, it's Dahlia. Congratulations on your new show. I know how you get, so don't be too rough on them. Love you. Good luck. Bye.
Love you too, monkey.
Welcome to the Raw Perspective with your host, the incomparable Uncle Lays, aka Lazy Lays from the world famous, kicking with you in topics about health, politics, music, art, culture, and now for you, host, the legendary Uncle Lays.
Hey yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy.
Hey, yo, Lays is rock. Yo, get in there and tell the people who it is, man. Let them know what this thing is all about.
Oh, come on, man.
Information.
That's what we do. Good morning, Kimberly Robinson.
Good morning, Lays.
Oh my God, yo, Kim, this the end. Last. I'm in pain though. By the way, just so you know.
Why?
So yesterday I went out and had a lot of around to do early, and then I did all some business, and then I said, let me go out and give me a little afternoon round of golf. You know, and I walk, you know, when I play golf. So I had the wrong shoes, first of all. I had golf shoes, but they were kind of flat. And then I stepped off the hill and twisted my knee. So the knee is good, but everything around it is like, nigga, is you crazy? No, this nigga in here is brand new. Everything else is damn near 60 years old. What are you doing?
But I know you put some ice. I know you had some ice and you massaged the area with ice.
Last night I had a little ice. Ain't nobody here to massage nothing. I'm just here. Rolling for Dolo, but it is definitely not pleasant. It's like what happened when I went to Europe. I hurt myself, and then I had to get a little shot, and then now, or else I could just go. I could go balls deep into this bottle of Macallan's right here. That'll straighten everything out.
It's the finale. It's the finale.
You see, I got my glass. Well, come on, everybody. This is the morning email season finale, 5, mid-season now. You can call.
I'll just grab this one.
Very nice, very nice.
Oh no! Wait a minute. I'm taking a commercial break.
Are you trying to fly it up?
Yeah.
See that's the bullshit. But anyway, mid-season finale. We will be back in the summer. For those that don't know, we talk in June, and then we go out to where the fuck we go. I'll probably have to go to the hospital. And then we come back in. Hey Kim, this Lindsay Kim, you gonna show something nice when you come out? You got some situations. If you gonna let one out, let me know right now. Hey Kim, if you gonna let one of the little puppies out, just let me know for the people. If anything was gonna happen. Anything special gonna happen now? You know, hold on now. Hey Lindsay, shut up and mind your business. We don't do that. No means even no means no, even if it means yes while we're doing it, and then after the fact I can remember and say no.
Damn. Remember that. Remember that.
No means no, even if it's yes while we're doing it, and then after the fact, we'll realize I'm not getting no more money from you. It's gonna mean no. That's what's gonna happen.
Hey, the rules change. Push the goal line back.
Yeah, no. No, wait a minute. You didn't like? He didn't. You know, after I thought about it, I just say it wasn't fun.
Yeah. After I've done it a few times, and
after I've been asked for it, and then went through all the shit I had to go through, I realized that my rent wasn't worth it.
Yes.
Can I tell you? The prosecution is fucking this case up. I want to tell you right now. Every day they had it. You know how you have a case in the beginning, and then you start to fuck it up by you fucking yourself up. They putting bad witnesses up there. Yeah, I was thinking they're gonna put a dude up there that's gonna be like, I went to the party. Somebody gave me a I woke up, my booty hole was wide open. Paul.
Hey, listen, that's how it's starting out. Like, that's what we thought.
That's what we thought was gonna happen. They putting up people that be like, well, when I was doing it, it was fun. But now that you told me and questioned me and threatened me with a large amount of time in jail, that was not so much fun now that I think about it. Coco, you come in. Yeah, Coco, Harry will come in here. Harvey Weinstein found guilty again, so watch your mouth. That is true. Well, come on. If there was anything that was...
Hey, Lace, when I heard that again about Weinstein, I said,
Yes.
uh-oh, this might not be good for Pookie. When I heard about Weinstein, because they reopened this and sentenced him again.
It's a numbers game. They got to get enough people, you know. And by the way, Weinstein. I mean, you think about people. Everybody hated people that hate Pookie. Everybody hated Weinstein. They all hated that. It's a fashion show.
Walrus.
Yeah. Everybody hated that dude. He was the worst. I put it like this: Angela Bassett somewhere partying. Like, God damn. What I had to play, you know, it was harder on Tina Turner. It was harder for the actress who played Tina Turner than the actual Tina Turner, if you really think about it. You know what I'm saying? It was harder for the actress who played Tina Turner than the actual Tina Turner. The actress who played Tina Turner allegedly got more abuse than the actual person who was Tina Turner. Yeah, that's how crazy that shit is. You know what I'm saying? We did it again. Jane Doe was called a crack pipe.
Yep.
Oh my God.
That was his nickname for her.
Crack pipe. I gotta tell you, man. What happens, man? You give a nigga a couple dollars, he go crazy.
Maybe
Kim, I'm sorry. I can't give it to you, man. You can't get the bag, because if you get the bag, I don't need you out here bugging on niggas. Would you just get loose on niggas if I gave you the bag? I mean, I can see it. The stories would be crazy though. Hi, Lace. Yes, I ran through Mississippi. Got busy. Went to a chain gang. Niggas was all tied together. I was making them burn cigarettes out on each other. It was crazy.
Shit like that happens over here.
I could see you.
Used to.
Yeah, I could. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Hi, this is Lindsay. Do you have a man burning cigarettes out on himself story? I just want to know. I just want to know. Kimmy does Dallas. Can we get a Hey Lays? Before we end the season? Can we get a Hey Lays before we end the season? Just one more Hey Lays.
I'll try.
Let me get Instagram in here before we do a Hey Lays. Just one more for the people, for everybody who deserves and who loves the Kimmy's Hey Lays section. We're gonna need one more Hey Lays. Come on, go live. Yes, we did it. We did it already, motherfucker. Yeah, one more Hey Lays. All right. Hello. Kimmy does Dallas. Troy Murphy, you gotta
Kimmy does Dallas, New York,
Kimmy does.
LA.
Kimmy gets busy.
We're doing the PB Herman. That's right. Get fizzy, y'all.
One more. Hey, ladies. Kimberly Robinson. Come on, Kim. One more for the road. One more Hey Lays. And I'm going to start drinking right now. I'm going to start pouring.
Let me think. I got some Hey Lays, but let me think.
I'm taking a shot. I'm taking a shot while you do the Hey Lays. This is a shot. Every Hey Lays. Let's go. One more Hey Lays.
Oh, wait a minute. This is kind of recent, and this isn't like.
Hi, this ladies. We got a recent one. Not shocking. No, we want shocking. Don't end with no half-half. We don't. Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks, Kimmy. We got to go with a full blown Kimmy.
Well, yesterday, Lays.
All right, let's go.
The police threatened to arrest me and lock me up.
Wait, recently?
Because I tried to get close down to see the tanks and stuff like that. And there was a lot of people down there protesting. So I was trying to help the protesters. And the police told me if I don't get back, they're going to lock me up. And so that was my last Hey Lays of the season.
No, that's okay. We like that. That's not what we're looking for, Kimmy. We appreciate your civic duty that you're doing civic shit. But we need one of those
not that one. Okay.
No.
By the end of the show, I'll have another one.
Like Mike Tyson and Naomi can't. Okay, we're not drinking until we get a Hey Lays.
Wait a minute. I was gonna say, you know another of my Mike Tyson story.
Yeah. We need a Mike Tyson story. Everybody in the audience, go ahead and get your shots. Just one shot in the morning.
Oh, okay. I do, Lays. I do have another Mike Tyson story. I have a couple of them, but I have another Mike Tyson story.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Breaking news. Kimberly Robinson with a Hey Lays. Listen, all Hey Lays are started with allegedly, quote, and ended with allegedly, unquote. So all the people are fake people. As a matter of fact, make sure you change the name a little bit so people's wives don't get on their ass. Well, they may have done in the past. There you go.
Sorry, wives. This was a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Okay.
Chris Webber stories, because Chris Webber's wife.
Chris Webber is coming out with something. He looked good, man. Chris looks good.
Yeah, they're coming out with something. No, he's mad because all right. All right.
But somebody's saying something about him, so he wrote a book.
Yes, and he's suing people, by the way.
Yeah, I don't want to say that, probably one of the stories is Chris Webber used to smoke mad weed before the games.
Oh, God damn you, said. Sorry.
Said. Hi, said.
No. Said he's actually right.
I don't have any Chris Webber stories except for that one.
One man, a couple people here. One guy doing production over here. Shut up, said.
Somebody said I was right with the Chris Webber.
Yeah, no, he lost the case.
Oh, he lost.
Man,
they used to turn up down here. I'm telling you, Chris Webber. Juwan never turned up. Strick turned up. He's a turn up.
Rod Strickland turned up.
Yo,
Deepo.
What up?
Yeah. Anyway, what?
Hey,
so give us. Can you give us?
What up, Cam?
Can you give us the Chris Webber situation and give us the? Can you give us the ins and outs on what's happening with Chris Webber? What we know, what's out there.
We'll take it back. We'll take it back to Maury Povich days.
Yes.
Chris Webber, you are the father.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I don't have
Doug Christie is suing him and Dickie for anything.
Yes. So basically, what he's talking about is allegedly Chris Webber.
It ain't allegedly no more.
Oh, it's been proven.
It's been proven.
All right, you can say it. Go ahead, Park.
Yeah. Chris Webber Chris Webber and Jackie Christie have been found guilty of falsifying records for paternity purposes.
Yes.
The whole empire is about to come down.
Yes.
Chantel, the daughter, was asking before, why when Uncle Chris comes over, he's always crying?
What?
Jackie Christie gave Chantel an envelope with $15,000 in it. So let's keep it between us, and I'm always take care of you. Chantel, the daughter, took a picture of the envelope and gave it to Doug Christie, whose lawyers took it and now use that as witness tampering.
Whoa!
Wow.
Okay, so quick question.
Yeah.
What does Chris Webber need with $15,000?
No. You gotta listen with your third eye, Kim.
Sorry.
Chantel, Jackie Christie gave her daughter $15,000.
Because that's not Doug Christie's child, and has it been proven? I don't know if it's been proven.
Yeah, it's been proven.
Okay, yeah. Here's the deal. I'm glad I'm not light skinned no more. Light skin.
Yikes!
Light skinned guys get a bad break, man. This is shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Poor Doug Christie, man. Yeah.
Man, that's like Matt Barnes. I wonder if they're gonna fight.
No, I think the fight's over.
Nah, Doug Christie taking him. Doug Christie wants the show taken down. He wants all proceeds that she made, the money that she made from the show. He's coming for her throat. That
is a good question, Big Sad. Stay right there. Let's get Big Sad on the phone because he's got some good. Oh boy, we starting it off early this morning. The season finale.
Wow.
Yeah, D Parks. We got Big Sad coming in. Yeah,
I thought he was just sitting there looking fine for nothing.
That is T. That is T right there.
That is T.
Come
on.
Good morning, Big Set. My friends are better than yours.
Good morning, Sad.
Park is on.
Well,
Well,
ladies, right off the bat, if you have D Park as a friend, I've already won. My friends are better than yours.
What's that?
Hey, what's up, D Park? My bad.
You mentioned my name. I already know what it is.
Well, all I'm saying is, Said you can't hide in your house for the rest of you. You're gonna have to come outside at some point.
I'm from the Bronx. I hide from no one.
Ladies, we can bring back that old game called midget torture.
No.
So midget, you can't. I guess who cares? We're gonna say midget hobbit throwing. Yo, listen. But you have a good question. Here we go. Said and say that again. Anyway, no. Good question. How did they get the DNA? Does anybody know how we got the DNA?
What do you call that? The court ordered.
Oh, they had a court-ordered DNA test.
Wow.
Again, all right. So let's go for a second. Should DNA tests be mandatory at the hospital? Should they be mandatory?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Now, my thing is, how old is that girl? How old is the girl?
15.
John,
she's like 38 now.
Nah, she's 23, 24.
Oh my God.
Wow. So all of this was happening here in the district.
All that tax money.
No wonder.
So he took care of her all the, I'll tell you.
Spent $200,000 on a 21st party. Like he wants all his bread back.
Wow.
Wow. Doug, she had a fight with you on national TV for your back, Doug.
Yeah. What's the name? What's the name of the show, Kimmy? Just for anybody. What's the name of the show?
Basketball Wives.
Hold on for a second. Ladies, I just want to ask you a question. If you know the DNA test is going to come up short, why would you try to publicize?
Why?
Guys will do anything for $1. Don't go on Basketball Wives, please. Please. God damn.
Oh, Jackie should have known better. Jackie, that was unsmart.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Listen, here's the deal.
He said unsmart.
Unsmart. You know shit come out. I mean, what is the psycho crazy shit with people? They get the fame is so incredibly pervasive that we would just do anything. Like,
hey, my girl Bev.
She knows that's not a that's
Bev from the Bronx on the line. Yes, let's go, girl.
She knows that's not his child. She knows that.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that? So what's going to happen? Because now Chris Webber's suing everybody. He's mad. Anybody who talks about it, he's suing it. That's what I was thinking.
You're gonna lose with that.
For the book.
You can't sue people for telling the truth.
Yeah, you find them. You're gonna run around punching people in the crowd in the face for watching. You can't do that. You can't.
Listen.
Yeah.
When Chris, I just said this to you guys.
Yeah, they play in the same team. Chris Webber and Doug Christie played on the same team at some point.
Yeah, they were
Golden
State.
Yes, they did. Golden State.
Oh, damn. That was a long time ago.
How old is this kid?
I mean, the kid is like 70, so I mean.
Child's a grandmother.
I mean, I thought everything happened here because, you know, everything used to go down in the Wizards locker room. I mean, fights. I mean, everything. Remember Gilbert Arenas? Gilbert Arenas came after Shaq in the Wizards locker room when they played here. Everything goes down here in the Wizards. Well, went down.
Yeah. Hi, this is Lindsay. If you say he came after Shaq, then there should be a pause in the middle of that, somewhere on the end of that.
So we have to find out if Shaq is involved.
Sacramento.
Sacramento. Sacramento.
Shaq.
Speaking of Shaq, you know, you heard.
Speaking of Shaq, oh no.
Pookie was doing a triangle offense.
Oh my God. Allegedly. Go on. If we're gonna tell the story. Season finale.
Jane was Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
The sex worker Paul was Shaq, and he was Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Okay, let me clean this up because I really am glad that they couldn't really hear you that well. I'm just saying one famous person was one guy. One famous person was the other guy. One famous allegedly. We don't fucking Piers Morgan.
That's what Crack Pipe said. These are Crack Pipe's words, not ours.
Yeah, Crack Pipe saying that. According to Crack Pipe.
Yeah.
Fuck is going on? That's what I want to know. What are y'all doing? You can't give a nigga no money, man. You just don't give a nigga no money, boy. Don't give him no money, boy. You give him.
So you can give him money. You can't give him fame.
Yeah, give him some money and say, okay, okay, that's a good question. What would you want? You would want to be rich beyond your means, or you want to be famous beyond your means? Which one?
Rich,
I think the
just
bread.
so I can pay my credit cards off.
This is crazy.
That bill must be crazy.
That bill, yeah, she only owed $3-4. Anyway, so all right, guys. All right, Deepox, my friend Deepox, who was a good friend, and also Big Sid, who was a good friend, whose friends seemed to be better friend. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. It's crazy. It's
I had
crazy.
a question for Sid.
Well, he'll answer it. What was the question?
Question said, do you really work on the angles to show your dimples?
This nigga, he don't work on nothing. It did not.
Sid has deep dimples. I never knew that, and his hair is nice.
Okay, we don't care about said deep dimples.
He's a big pause.
Let's go to blackfacts.com for the last to get last. God damn, it's gonna be a good one this morning too. You're gonna like this one. Being that on the basketball conversation. June 12, 1991, Michael Jordan leads Chicago to his first NBA title.
Hi.
Okay. Before I finish this one, is there said is a dimple. I love this. By the way, I don't know how we're gonna get to this show this morning, but anyway, here's the thing. Let's share Black Flag. Kimberly, is there a Michael Jordan story? I just want to know.
No. No.
Is anybody around him? Is there Ahmad Rashad, Charles Oakley? Is there a story there? Michael Jordan leads Chicago to his
That's
first
too
NBA
old for me, Lays. Well, not
Too
right
old.
now, but back then.
Yeah, that's too okay. The Chicago Bulls defeated Los Angeles Lakers 108-101, the Great Western Forum, to capture the NBA Finals in 5 games. It was the Bulls' first ever NBA title in their 25th anniversary season in the league. Coco, you coming in? Let's get some tea before we get out, and then we'll bring the Duchess in at 7. Jordan scored 3 points, and teammate Scottie Pippen hit for 32. Uh-oh. He had to play Scottie all day, and Scottie can't go home because he scored more than Jordan. This was no easy for the Bulls going up against Lake 3, Magic Johnson, Vlade Divac. What's going on with Magic Johnson, too, by the way? This was beginning for Jordan and the Bulls dynasty. The Bulls would eventually win again in 1992, marking their first repeat since the Celtics won 8 straight, 1959 and 1966. Still the greatest player of all time, Michael Jordan. Greatest basketball player of all time. After Jordan retired in 1993 to join the White Sox, he came back in 1995, beginning in 1995-96 season after the repeat was cemented into history books with Jordan leading the Bulls to 3 consecutive championships from 1996 to 1998. A lot of kids don't even remember. They didn't see Jordan. His biography on the NBA website states by acclamation, Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. Well, if they say, you know. For more Black Facts, go to blackfacts.com. Let history be no mystery.
Lord child, Michael Jordan, he is history. You know what? I couldn't stand Michael Jordan. Could not stand him. I thought that was the only reason the Knicks did not move forward. But years later, I see that's not the reason.
Magic has a legendary boxes of baby. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone. Good morning, Coco. Good morning, Coco.
Good morning. It's open, baby. What's going on, baby? Kimmy, you are killing it this morning.
Ooh, thank you, baby. I just thought it was the finale, and I threw some grease on my hair so it wouldn't look dry.
You gotta be
Kimmy,
careful.
Listen, you talk about Sad, like, you know, like, hey, Sad.
Listen, I saw Sad. Coco, listen, Coco. I saw Sad as I was watching an episode of My Friends Are Better Than Yours. And I said, wow, Sad, I've never noticed the dimples. And then his hair was all...
Look at the chocolatey dimples, hair.
Sad.
Okay, come on, Kimmy.
Hey, Kim, if you would rather just if you want to hang out with that motherfucker, just go ahead, hang out with Sid.
Kim want to be friends with Sad.
Sad.
You know, Sad's friends are better than yours, you know.
Hi, Kimberly. If Sad takes that plum and does what he was too. That's all I'm saying. I don't think Sad can handle the plum.
Would Sad be upset if I called him gorgeous?
Ooh, good question.
Oh my God.
Did he respond?
Lace, you don't look too well. You looking gray. Your gums are looking gray right now.
Fucking ridiculous. Anyway, I just want to say, yeah. What was the name of the guy that called you gorgeous? That's one of those sentences. Sad doesn't mind if you. Sad doesn't mind. See, hi, this Lindsay said.
Gorgeous said. We're gonna change his name to Gorgeous said. There you go, Kimmy. Gorgeous said. That's what we go.
Y'all pushing me to
not big set, gorgeous set.
Y'all pushing me to drink right now. This is ridiculous. Right now, we have gone.
Lace, are you being gaslit?
Oh, gaslighting. Yeah. For Mars and Venus, all I want to say for Mars and Venus is do unto somebody as you want them to do you, everything will be okay. All right, how about that?
Hey,
How about
come on.
Let's bring OG in before Coco gets into her.
Lace want to get all. I mean, Kimmy want to get all into Lace. I mean, said cracks of the dimples. She's like, look at those dimples. Yeah. Yeah, come on.
This is not Lindsay. This is Lace. I'm never gonna comment on it.
Say this is not Lindsay. It's Lace.
We're not commenting on nobody grown ass man's dimple. You know?
Wait a minute though. Wait a minute though. This is gosh, I'm so mad that I didn't ask when all of you guys were on the line. I'm just wondering.
Good morning. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, you got to put some order into this situation. Obviously, I'm hurting. Kim has taken over the show. We have gone crazy.
I knew when she mentioned dimples, which way this was getting ready to go.
Yeah.
And then Coco came in and we had this conversation before. Y'all can have this offline anytime. But not right here. Please. Ladies don't do gorgeous, I don't do gorgeous. And if you say gorgeous again, offline, please.
Even since Avatar got the dimples on it. Look at this.
Hey, come on, Sam.
You said all planet number 2. Yes, I did say all.
Yeah, you did. You know, all comers are welcome.
Yeah, pause.
Pause.
You know what I'm saying?
Said coming through in a clutch. Kimmy does Dallas, okay. She go to the Bronx too. Come on, Sad.
You know what I'm saying? Before, you was down by the Jimmy pause. Me and the crew was down there. Jimmy was with me, and then the other down there. He had a short skirt on. I know it was still. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, so. OG, another great season, OG.
Another great season.
Thank you.
And again, it was fun, frolic, but also fantastic information about what we got to do as a peeps.
Yeah.
So just keep it up, and I'll be peeping over the yard to see when you come out in the summertime. You just give us a heads up, and we'll be right there with you.
Yeah.
But again,
we pop.
And love to the fam, love to all of y'all.
Yeah.
Good.
Love you, Red.
Love to you.
Again, we have fun, but we also get down. And peace to all of y'all. And thank you for involving me and allowing me to be a part of the fam.
Well, let me tell you something, OG. We appreciate you. And one thing we are going to really make you understand when we're talking to our OGs, it's important that we listen and absorb the wisdom that you have to give us. The wisdom is important, and our kids and our people and our family, our community continues to need wisdom. So we appreciate the wisdom of Reggie Maynard. Thank you very much for joining us.
Can I say one thing in closing? Yeah, I hit you up earlier, said I had people listening from London, but I'm giving a shout out to my guy Terry Jervis.
Yes.
Now announcing something in a week and a half, and I'm gonna come back to you, ladies, because you inspired some of what I'm about to do. That's why I need to include you later on.
Absolutely.
So June 25th is getting ready to go down. So shout out, Terry. We get ready for this. And thanks, y'all.
Shout out to you, Red.
Right,
nice.
Shout out to you, Cam. And I'll hit you up
Shout
offline.
out to you, Red.
All right.
Y'all. Reginald, everybody. Yes, OG.
Yes.
Thank you, Reggie. I can't over the.
I don't know if you guys have already told me you don't like the word gorgeous and dimples is a trigger, but Kanye wants you guys to call him Ye now. Is that okay?
I ain't never calling no nigga yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I would.
Oh,
things I ain't doing. I'm not wearing the cowboy hat at the Beyonce concert, and I'm calling nobody yeah. Get out of here. That shit sound crazy.
Number 3, you're not going to be called luscious or gorgeous.
Yeah, 3, don't call me luscious or gorgeous, please. Well, at the end of the day, that's ridiculous.
But you know, Lays, I will tell you, you look really good this morning. That was the first thing I meant to say.
Well, thank you very much. This is I wish I looked as good as I felt I wish I felt as good as I looked this morning. I am really in major pain, and I'm going through it right now, but I'll get through the show because we are finishing this year. And as a matter of fact, speaking of that, Coco, let's end the season with some banging pause tea. And before I'm gonna set it off this morning, Russell said the mentor, the OG himself, Russell Simmons, is doing is filing a defecation, according to the Source magazine, a defecation a lawsuit against I think it's HBO.
Wait a minute, defamation.
Defamation.
I was like, damn, he shit on somebody.
Hold on for a second, Kimmy. I mean,
Let's take a drink.
Let's take it. I might have to take a drink on this one. I might have to take it. Yeah. Oh my God! What are we doing? What's going on? Anyway, what's the word?
People.
A lawsuit against, I think it's HBO, according to Source magazine, for that documentary that came out with the light skin girl that was pulling a "it's not cool anymore" situation. Again, it was cool when I was doing it. Like this girl, I don't know if y'all remember. D Parks knows this girl. This woman got on there, and one thing about it, see, the problem with these lawsuits and all these fame-driven money grabs, I call them money grabs, is that what ends up happening is, and I'm not excusing what the men are doing. In some of these cases, I'm not excusing that because there are people that are really being essayed. I mean, really being essayed, and it's really crazy. You know what I'm saying? But when you are an adult person and you in a car and you go to the man's house and you have full-on adult relations, full on, get back in the car and leave. After the relations are over, continue the relationship. At what point do you go, I'm going to go ahead and just file a lawsuit and then do a documentary?
It's called post-nut. It's called post-nut clarity.
Post-nut clarity. After the nizzle, we've got post-nut clarity, and now that's a new cereal.
Now give me some money. Yeah, that's right. Give me some money, damn it.
See, they weren't doing it back in our days, or who knows whether I would have filed one, but then I would have been scared to get beat up.
Post Nut Clarity is a new cereal that you can get from the store. And if you eat right, there's a prize in the box. There's some money in the box if you eat it right.
Right. The lawsuit in that box. The papers are in that box. Post Nut Clarity and lawsuits.
By the way, Post Nut Clarity is the funniest shit. I just wanted to say that.
I mean, that's how it happens, right, Coco?
Oh my God.
It does. Because I'm just saying, like, listen, if it ain't good and you don't get your shit off, it don't count. Oh shit, I'm clear. I got Post Nut Clarity. It's his Post Nut Clarity, not mine. I got Pre-Nut Clarity. Pre-Nut Clarity.
You know ahead of time because you know they you crush apples. That's what I'm to say.
Well, if a man was sitting Indian style after that, I don't be like, something ain't right.
By the way, Post Nut Clarity. Post clarity is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. Hey, what's up, Instagram? Woo! Flies at Instagram. Good to
Oh,
see
you just
Horse
letting them in?
No, they've been in.
Instagram,
Oh.
he promises next time to be better.
Well, next time we'll be in August. Listen.
Last time this season, so it doesn't matter now.
Doesn't matter
Yeah,
now.
next.
Okay, so Coco, the finale. Please get some. Yeah. All kinds of post. Yeah, everybody loves post nut clarity. Is hilarious.
First of all, let me start out with an RIP to Ananda Lewis.
She did. It was true.
She passed away. A lot of tributes to her yesterday and today, going on today. She was, a stalwart on, was it BET?
Yeah.
Rap City?
Yeah.
And she was,
I'm very close to this.
Go ahead, ladies.
Very close to this, and let me just say this to you. I have some friends who are very close to Miss Lewis, and I can tell you she fought like a champ. She fought like a champ all the way to the end. And I just want to take a second and seriously just really just give her, just really say, God bless you. And to my homie, you know who you are. God bless you, man, for holding it down. And this is the part that y'all don't know about on the side. And y'all hear about all the crazy shit people do in the entertainment business. But this brother, who was a very good friend of mine, was very close to Miss Lewis. And he held her down all the way through it. And while still doing what he does in the public eye, you never even knew he was connected to her, and you won't know. That's why I won't say his name. But this brother in the public eye did such a great job, and behind the scenes, he was, financially, everything about it. He was behind, on making sure that he did everything he could, and she fought like a champ, man. All I can say is, cancer is a terrible thing, and we got to figure out ways to get rid of that debilitating disease. I believe this entire country is it's really going after its own people and really poisoning its people. And I think cancer is a byproduct of that poisoning that we're seeing now.
I think so too, Lays.
Yeah, and all I can say is rest in peace to the beautiful Miss Lewis.
She was.
She was beautiful and a great spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And she is definitely in a better space. She is definitely in a better space. God bless you, sis, and no more suffering. There you go. God bless you. Wow. I was very close to this. By the way, I was very close to this situation. I didn't say anything on the morning emails, but I was very close to this particular conversation all through her process, and I was right there, and just like I said, as I said to you guys before, make every day count. You never know what tomorrow is going to bring. Make every single day. God bless you. Rest in
she was 52 years old. She was 52.
52 years. Rest
Too
in
young.
peace. Too young. All right. Anyway, let's keep going, Coco. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm still in, every day I still listen to live updates from, the Pookie trial. And
Yes,
what? I said it in the chat. I'm gonna say it again. The morning show hits the nail on the head every time.
Yes,
when
we do. Yes.
Nicknamed Pookie, we did it. We did the big one. Because no one could. Life is very strange. Life is, how can I put this? Life is better than fiction. We would have never, ever have predicted that Pookie would have named Jane Doe a crack pipe. That is the best thing ever. And guess what? We broke it on this show. We called it out. We called Pookie who he was, and he had a crack pipe.
Listen, all I can say, I'm tired of being right. That's what that's all I can say. You know, the problem with this show is, and this is what we're gonna, we are so ahead because we understand the mindset of the entertainer. We understand so I can look at a situation. It's like I'm soothsay. I can look at it and go, "Oh, this is what's going to happen," and then it happens. Just like that's why I'm gonna be honest with you. I get this guy. Let me back up. I don't want to say that. All I can say is this trial may not end up with a resolution. That's all I can say. This particular trial may not end up with a resolution. I'm not saying the trial may not have a resolution, but this particular trial may not have a resolution. That's what I'm predicting here in the morning show. Just count me out.
Yeah, me too. Hey, Coco.
Yo.
But did you hear about the juror, number 6,
Who?
juror 6?
No, not yet. Who is that?
Okay, so juror number 6 is a Black woman that they're actually trying to remove her from the jury right now.
Yeah.
Oh, juror number 6.
Yes.
So juror number 6 is yes. So juror number 6 is a Black person. I don't know if it's a woman or man, but juror number 6, the prosecution is looking to remove that juror because of something that they put in that questionnaire that they're claiming, I'm putting it in quotes, was fabricated. So I don't know what they lied about, but they put in a petition, I think either yesterday or Tuesday, to remove this juror because apparently the juror doesn't know that this is happening, but something's going on because there's a lot of jurors. I think it's 8 women and 4 men. Yeah, right. And they noticed that the jurors not only is like Pookie looking at the jurors and nodding to them and saying, yo, whatever, he's trying to communicate to them non-verbally, but they said that there's a clique in the juror pool, that there's a leader. And the leader in this juror pool is looking, they on the Pookie side.
Yeah.
So I think they're looking for the weakest link, and I think that weakest link is that Black person that they're talking about removing. And I think the prosecution is looking to,
it said available. Shut up. No.
No.
Yeah, but the juror's still there, so we don't know if that's going to make an impact. But here's the bottom line, because right now, on Jane Doe's story, I told you guys, I said that Cassie was only the beginning. This Jane Doe, she is the end, because she was there when he got arrested. She had been with him making up the apology story. She was there when he did his apology story. They did the word by word. She was there to edit the apology and everything. So she was there all through that time.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
So Crack Pipe. Sorry, Lays.
That's crazy.
Crack Pipe helped him draft the apology letter.
Yeah. But
she
was
Crack
there
Pipe she's also still getting her rent paid, and she's also having her lawyer fees paid by Pookie.
Well, here's the deal. When she first got subpoenaed, Crack Pipe used Pookie's lawyers, but she fired them and switched to the prosecution because she was implicated in trafficking.
Let's land the plane on this, because ultimately this will probably be going on for a while, even while we're off the air. I just want to say again, you know, we gotta figure out a way to get our people to be a little bit more, you know, in tune with themselves, because the success that we get in this industry is toxic, and we got to find a way to be a little bit more in tune with ourselves. This is a crazy story. This is probably one of the biggest and most powerful influences when it comes to records. You couldn't cancel them. That you would cancel 25% of all the music that was out for the last 30 years. The alcohol, and we talked about Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, well, you know, again, another awful person, power ups. We got to find some ways to sort of rein some of these things in, because the response, especially in our community, the responsibility to the Black community is such that when we finally get a guy, we got to accept the guy from entertainment or sports, because obviously on the other side, you know, the business and the business and the other politics and the other stuff we seem to be lacking as a community. We don't really have power brokers and that can move the needle. Well, these guys are moving the needle, and they're subsequently being allowing themselves, one, and also being destroyed by powers that are bigger. This is a ceiling which you guys don't understand. And I wanted to give you this. I want you to understand something. There is a glass ceiling for Black entertainers in this business, that if you get to the top of the ceiling, you got nowhere to go, because the power structures in the Will Spill Society are not going to let those guys have major control over the music industry or the entertainment or the sports. So very few can get through that ceiling. You understand what I'm saying? You can't get to that. So when you can't get to the glass ceiling, they're spiraling out at the top, and then all of that toxic behavior is coming out from the spiraling. This is what it is, and it's unfortunate, because quite honestly, these guys would get together, these powerful guys would get together and say, hey, let us put our resources together and control the veins of entertainment and everything that comes through our community, and let us be in control of it. Then that would change the paradigm immediate. But it can't change if
I got something to say about this.
Who's a Black CEO or the Black who from? And let me say that, definitely chime in on it. But who's the Black CEO that has the actual track record? Besides the guys that own their company, like, you know, obviously Cuzzo, but on a major scale, when you start talking about, because they even diminished, you know, his companies to where it's not even impacting on the larger scale of what's happening. These guys should really run the entire entertainment business, because they actually did the work and built the audiences based on their own ability. But what happens is we start creating factions and we start fighting against each other, because that distraction, the faction distraction, will keep us from running shit, because the ultimate, all of us have the experience. You can pick anybody up. Go pick anybody from any 90s group or whatever the case may be that had to do from the bottom. They know everything what they need to do. If you gave them the resources, they could run their own.
You asked for a name. You asked for a name. You asked for a name. I'll give you one.
Yep.
I'll give you Byron Allen.
Oh,
Byron Allen is pretty much like the stalwart. Like, I think that those, like, you know, Pookie or Weinstein, I think that as they were coming up and they were accumulating the power, they knew that people on that was, you know, the puppet strings, the puppeteers, pretty much knew that their downfall was inevitable. I don't think that this was, I think that the plan, because they asked people how long because they, like Weinstein and Pookie, they've been doing this for 20, 30 years, both of them. And they were in entertainment. One was in music, one was in movies. But sorry for the background. But everybody knew what their weaknesses were. That's the problem. When you have a sense of self and a sense of work ethic and a sense of morals and values, you can actually get far as long as you stay low key. The problem was they were not low key. They were, both of them, if you think about it, They were always in front of the camera.
Yeah.
They were always, bragging about who they got on their roster,
Well,
and
yeah.
and that's what caught them up. Look, when you got ego like that without morals and principles to back you up, they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you
Well,
every time.
They seem to have fallen
Every
in the
time.
same pattern that
Man, owner of the Weather Channel. I think he's going to do a big sale on the Weather Channel, amongst other things. A black billionaire who has built his empire quietly in his own space and is not in everybody's news feed and not in the algorithm. So shout to Byron Allen.
Right.
Thank you for landing. Coco, thank you for the tea. Man. First of all, I just want to say happy early birthday to this next guest that's coming on. I don't know if you guys know this lady. This lady. Happy early birthday.
we want to say happy birthday to you.
To the
Oh,
Duchess of
thank
Harmony.
you.
Good morning. Good
Good
morning, my Duchess.
morning.
Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Deandra.
Hey.
Good morning. It's been a long time.
Come on now.
Duchess of Harmony, Deandra herself. Thank you for coming on in the season finale. This has been an amazing year, an amazing journey for us as well. So this has been a great time. And as a survivor of cancer yourself, I know the Ananda Lewis stories touches you not only from a person who survived cancer, but also on a personal level. It has to really touch you personally. We have quietly some personal connection to this conversation. So I just want you to talk about a little bit. How that news hit you.
Absolutely. First of all, my condolences to her family, her friends, her loved ones. It is just something that we all deal with on some level, and it's never easy. It just is never easy. So,
and we're not going to say the name of our very close friend who we have been working with and talking through this conversation. We're not going to say that person's name because we want to protect his privacy, but he is a very close friend of ours that's going through. So yeah, go ahead, Duchess.
Yes, and I was in reflection, of course, last night because as I was looking through some of the news and social media and looking at the comments, a lot of people were commenting on her decision not to get traditional cancer treatment. And she had expressed regret and having chosen a different path for herself.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to take a moment to sort of, first of all, acknowledge we all have regrets. We can all look back and times in our life and say, I wish I had done this. But the truth is, we don't know the path that would have led to either. That could have led to an earlier demise. We don't know. That may not have yielded the outcome that she wanted. We don't know. When I went through my journey and I decided, as most of you know, I had to have both of my breasts removed through surgery. And then I elected not to go through reconstructive surgery. So it left my body deformed. That's a reality that I live with. But every day I look in the mirror and I'm reminded of that, the fact that I am deformed. And yet at the same time, I see courage when I look in the mirror. And so that now has become a backbone for me, a point in my life where I can look and say, I made a decision that felt right for me at the time. And all my doctors told me, really, I was putting a 5-year death sentence on myself. And here I am 6.5 years out and completely healthy, happy, whole, and free. So everybody's path is different. We don't always know, but what we can do is look to those that we want to, emulate and we admire, and we say, I can be that. And these days I'm more interested in what I'm moving towards as my yes, as opposed to what I'm resisting with my no. And so everybody just has to ultimately make the decision that's best for them. And in that moment, she made decisions. And, we don't know what her life would have been like. All we know is what we have right now. And that's the precious gift that life gives us. So that's what I feel.
But first of all, we have to salute her courage, and we have to salute her choices. And quite honestly, we'll have a date. We don't know what that date is going to be. And she lived her life, and definitely congratulations on really this journey, her journey ending on this plane. Also, as Coco says, congratulations to you, because you've been through this. And at the end of the day, this is not a fight for the weak of heart. You have to be strong. You have to be intentional. You have to be able to get through this fight, and knowing that you're making a decision that could potentially not only end your life, but also change the reality of the people that depend on you.
That's
this
right.
Is not,
Leza, can I throw something in there as well?
Yes.
I thank God that I haven't had anything like this happen to me in my life. I've had women around me that's gone through this as well. I don't know what made Miss Lewis make the decisions that she made, and the beautiful harmony. I don't know what, made her make the decisions that she's made, but I would press upon all women to do your self breast exams yourself. When you think you found something, go and have the doctors check it out. Find out what your options are. If you choose to do this yourself, you're within your own right. As Deandra says, everyone has their own journey, but make sure that you speak about this, communicate this with your physicians so that you know what your options are and what happens when you decide to go against what they are suggesting. Not saying that they're always right, but it is good to always have a first, second, and third opinion before you decide on your life, the life and death decision that you're making.
Absolutely. And thank you for saying that, Kim. And I just want to step in one moment, honey. What's so important about that too is understanding, this is what my doctor ultimately told me. And I was at Mayo Clinic. I had some of the best physicians in the world. And he told me, Deandra, because I said, tell me the truth. Are you telling me that nobody has ever healed themselves from cancer? And he said, I'm not telling you it's not possible. I'm telling you it's not probable, because most people aren't willing to change their life to the degree that they change what caused cancer in the first place. And that's the hardest part, is recognizing that your cells in your body turned on you because of the conditions that were created that promoted them to turn on you.
Yes.
What does that mean? It means, where in your life are you out of alignment with who you really are? Where are you overgiving? Where are you overdoing, overfunctioning? Where are you carrying guilt and resentment and obligation and all of these emotional low vibration feelings that keep you locked in a state of contraction? That leads to dis-ease, and the dis-ease will show up in many different ways. Cancer, heart failure, high blood pressure, diabetes, all of these things are connected. So once we understand that, that's really what my doctor was telling me. You are going to have to change your life. You're going to have to change the way you eat, the way you sleep, the way you move, all of the people around you, the toxicity in your life. It has to go. And that is a process, not an event, because you don't even know all that you are carrying. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give you a personal story, and I don't know if I've shared it with you before, but a year ago, I think in 2022, the end of 2022, my daughter was diagnosed with leukemia. And although we did not have leukemia as hereditary, it wasn't hereditary, it wasn't in her family. This was as a mother, watching a child go through, chemo, and she did not want to go on. She said, I'm giving up. And I told her, this is not your fight, because you have a child, you have to live in order to make sure that that child sees you every day. And we went through those rounds of chemo with her. And I told her, I said, it's all about your mindset, because at a certain point, she wanted to acquiesce to it. She was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I'm like, you can't do that. You can't. You have to fight to live. And, you know, when I went to see her in the hospital with my grandson, you know, we had to give her encouragement to keep her in a positive space, to keep her wanting to live, you know, because she just gave up at a certain point. And it hurts me because, you know, going through a debilitating disease is one thing, but your family members also suffer with you.
That's right.
When you're going through it. So, you know, I can say now that she has been cancer free for a year. She decided mentally to turn her life around. So she's back at school. She's getting her degree with honors, and she, you know, joined a sorority. So she's looking at me now and she's going, "Thank you, Mom,
Let's
for
go,
seeing
baby
me
Coco."
through this." Yeah. She's like, "Thank you, Mom, for seeing me through this because I was like, a year ago, we were in another place." And she says, "Yeah, but she's now taking the time and she's taking her survival journey and she's making better choices with her life right now." So
How old is your daughter? Coco, how old is your
37. She's 37.
37 years old.
All right.
A whole lot of life there.
Congratulations on the decision. Laser, can I throw something out there? Listen, I heard Deandra say something. The dis-ease that Deandra talked about, the dis-ease turns into disease when you aren't focused on what your problem is. I mentioned before that I talk to my students about understanding their inner me so the inner me doesn't turn into their enemy, because it will. We have to focus on the amount and the proper amount of oxygen that we take in, whether it's air, whether it's liquid, whether it's food. We have to focus on that because our cells are made of oxygen. If we're not putting it in our body in the correct way, fruits, vegetables, exercise, if we're not doing this, then what we're doing is we're inviting all the other free radicals into our body, which cause dis-ease, which turns into disease when we don't focus on what it is that we have within us. Everybody, please, on our break, just make sure you're healthy.
Your health is wealth, period.
Your health is.
That's right.
And you know, we got a little bit of time left. I just want to say, Kimberly, this is a great conversation to end with, because it's, you know, we have on the show, but it's very important that we enlighten people. And one thing about these diseases, they are in our community. These are some of the things, and one of the things that sort of helps these diseases go further is ignorance. We don't know better. And I think when we have shows like this, when we can actually, you know, it's just great to talk about Pookie and all the crazy stuff that happens. That's all good stuff. But also, we should always inform, especially from a position of understanding people that have been through this kind of things, where we know you lost people. We watched how these diseases can destroy a person. If you go into a hospital and you see a person that's 25 years old who now looks like they're 80 years old in the hospital, you know what I'm saying? So this is definitely a great conversation. By the way, Duchess, your hair, I'm glad. I love the new hairdo, by the way, Duchess.
Come on
Yes. Brings out your skin. I love it.
Thank you so much.
All the Duchess stalkers out there, you have to switch up. She's moving past her.
Seriously.
Keep them moving, Duchess. Keep them moving, baby.
You just and they say, what is it? Imitation is the greatest form of flattery. And I'm like, no, thank you. You know, that it went kind of far, but that's okay. It's just an invitation to switch it up. So, you know, we keep it moving, keep reinventing ourselves. That's what we do.
And you're celebrating another solar return tomorrow and a birthday. Very good.
Oh, yay!
Thank you. I'm happy to be
Gemini
here.
season. Happy birthday, baby.
Thank you. And happy belated birthday to you, Coco.
Thank you so much.
It's a blessing, you know, the older you get, the more you just start to realize, okay, what am I really here for in terms of the life that I'm living and leading to and becoming, not just, the drama and whatever you've been dealing with. It just, you get to a point where you're just ready to lay it down, and it's like, I'm not
So let me
I'm not
ask you a
interested
question,
anymore.
Duchess.
Yes.
So, Duchess, now that your solar return is here,
Yes.
what would you tell what would your younger self tell your older self as
Ooh, I love
you
this.
come into this age? What would that question be? Well, what would it be?
I would tell myself, when you are anchored in your heart, you will never go wrong. And that is the truth, especially as a Gemini. My sun is Gemini, meaning my sun is in Gemini and my moon is in Aquarius. So there's a lot of air happening here. There's a lot of thought that
Yeah,
goes on
yes.
constantly. And it has taken me my whole life to this point to learn how to bring that energy down from all the thinking and anchor it here in my heart. And why that's so important are multiple reasons. I won't get into all of the science behind it, but your heart is in rhythm with the heartbeat of the earth. And so when you bring your consciousness, your awareness down from your head and just seat it in your heart, you move through life differently. You experience life, you experience yourself, you experience the world differently. And the more you do that, not only does it benefit you, but it literally benefits everybody around you. It sends out radiating energy, positive, loving energy to the people around you, and helps you see that much more clearly when you're out of alignment. And for me, that is what my life is now. I'm not willing to continue moving in directions that are unsupportive for me. And I don't always know that I'm doing that, because if I'm in my head, all I'm doing is engaging in an echo chamber, telling myself things, believing what I'm saying and all of that. But when I let that go and I get present, it's like, oh, wait a minute. None of that actually matters right now. None of it really is, because a year from now, 5 years from now, I won't even remember what I'm stressed out about right now. So that's why I stay here. And the more I can do that, the quicker I can see when I'm not. And then
I'm
my
going to give you some
behaviors are
advice. I'm
different.
going to give you some advice. I don't know how old you're going to be.
I'm going to be
I don't think you hit
46.
Okay, so you have not hit the fifth floor yet.
Not yet.
remember that
Well,
year.
and it's fine, because right now I think for you, I'll give you some advice, because I'm 10 years your senior this year. You have children that are not yet. Do you have children that are older than 21 yet?
No.
Okay, so I will give you some advice. Find out who you are first, because when those kids when they become adults, you spend your life caring for them and being their mother. You're going to have to come to terms with who you are as a person. And I think, from my perspective, I'm going to let you know that you have a journey ahead of you when it comes to self-discovery. Because you're identifying as a mom, you're going to have to look inside of you and step out of that, familiarity of being a mom. We're always going to be moms. Even my daughter when she was struck with cancer, I still had to step in and do what I had to do. But there's going to be a time where you're going to have to not have these kids depend on you. And you're going to, I'm just saying to you, I'm just going to abridge this. Focus on you right now and where you're going to be when those kids get older and they don't depend on you anymore. Because life is a journey. Life is a journey, and we can say what we want to say right now, where we are today, but we still have a lot of things to go through later on. Find out where it is that where you need to be. Develop yourself as your kids get older, so the transition won't be as hard, because you're going to have a crisis of consciousness of who you are as a person, yourself individually, as opposed to being a mom. So start that now. Get that. You have another journey. Start that now.
That advice is great, because we talk about the audience who watch the show. A lot of people have children that are growing up, and a lot of times we spend time giving all of our lives to our children, and then ultimately sacrificing and giving them stuff, and then they grow up and they leave, they leave, and they go off into their lives, which is what they're supposed to do.
Okay, let me throw something out there, Deandra.
Okay.
Now,
You got birthday advice? This is a birthday advice show for
Hey,
Deandra.
Yeah.
She's got a Hey Deandra moment. Let's go.
Well, I actually wish, and maybe they did say this to me when I was Deandra's age and prior to, but I'll just say this. Have fun in your life. Have fun in your life. Again, when the children leave, it'll just be you. So if you understand how glorious your life is, all you got to do is get out there, find a reason to smile, find a reason to laugh, put your feet in the grass, have fun. And then by the time you reach this age up here, you'll just be for the wind. Gone with the wind.
Kimmy, let me tell you something. Kimmy and Deandra, I was so into the muck of motherhood, even as my kids were older. It wasn't until my grandson was born that I realized that my life was beyond me at this point. Like I now have a descendant that I can carry my, and ladies, you can speak to this too. I have a descendant now that will live beyond me and will remember all of the things that I taught them at this time.
Yes.
This is why I'm telling you that this is not the end, or your journey is
Landing
only
the plane. Have fun, enjoy your lives, everybody.
Yeah.
This has been a great. Hey, before we leave, I know we're landing the plane. Coco, anything you want to say before we end this thing? Another great season, by the way, Coco.
First of all, it's been a wonderful season. We actually covered the news and the current events with vigor and humor. We've had times where we had to do RIPs to a lot of people this over the season. But overall, I would have to say that when I talk about this show to people, they tune in. I told my brother about it. He tuned in. He's like, "Oh shit, your name's Coco." I'm like, "Yes." He's like, "Damn."
What up, Coco's brother?
We had a great season. I gotta say, congratulations, and many more seasons to come. I think we're gonna do big things in the future.
Yes, thank you, Kimberly. What do you have to say, sis?
We've had a great season. This has been awesome. I love you. I love Coco. I love Deandra. I love Sid. I love Reg. I love AB. I love Quartz. I love Gooch. I love all of y'all. Can't wait to see you guys next season.
We love you too, Kimmy.
We love you too, Kim.
Thank you. Hi, Lance. I just want to say thank you. You're welcome for me making the season the best set. Is crazy. To the beautiful Duchess of Harmony. How you feeling, Ma?
I'm feeling blessed and grateful, and I love the evolution of this show. I just want to take a moment to honor that and to say what a tremendous commitment it is to do this show every day, and y'all do it and make it look so easy, and it's not easy to get up and bring this energy every morning and be real, be completely authentic. And so congratulations to everybody, not just those of you who are on the panel, but those who are in the audience, because it becomes just a fabric of our lives. It's one of those things that, we get to be a part of, and being a part of something bigger than ourselves is always wonderful. So thank you for that.
Thank you, Duchess.
Oh, I love Troy.
Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
I want to thank everybody within the sound of my voice. This has been a great season. Thank you for everybody to get up for being in the morning emails. Today, I got to tell you, it was a tough day for me to get up and do it today. I'm suffering a little bit, but there was no way I was going to not get out here and rock with y'all today. I love y'all. I love my beautiful Duchess of Harmony. Coco, I love you. You're my heart. You know what it is.
Oh, we love you too, Liz.
Hey, I'm not crying.
Have a great summer. We'll be back in August and we'll pop in to give you news and all kinds of stuff. Anything you want to say, Lindsay?
Yeah, I just want to say if anybody in Texas, like Troy, wants to talk to me, I'm a vet. Shut
Reggie Domaina, Big said.
We love you, Reg.
We love you. We love you all.
We love you,
Yes.
Sad. We love you, Troy. We love you, Toby. We love you,
Yes,
Deepak.
Toby, come on.
Yes.
Y'all have a good day and a great summer. And we'll catch up with y'all in August. Cheers.
Cheers.
To 100. There you go.